And then Free Comic Book Day, it's not just about free comics, it's about supporting your local shop. And I made sure that every shop I went to, I bought something. And I spent more at others than some. But there were some great sales this year, so I picked up The Walking Dead trade paperback #1 for my sister. It was 25% off. She loves the show. So I picked this up for her. She had shown interest in wanting to read it. And whenever you can try to get somebody into comics, I think that's a good idea. So I picked that up for her. And then I did pick up 2 comics that I had been missing for my collection. Earth's Mightiest Heroes, #8. A while back, comic book store they had their dollar issues for 50 cents, and I bought a bunch, and they had all of these but #8, so I've been searching for this for a while, and I got a good deal on it. And I needed Wonder Woman #5 for some reason. I have all of them up until the recent issue, but somehow I was missing #5, so I got that for pretty cheap. And then I had had surgery the Wednesday before, Free Comic Book Day. So I didn't get to go that Wednesday to my local comic book store and pick up my subscriptions. So I picked those up. I'll show you real quick. I had Green Arrow #9, Captain America #10, Alabaster and Wolves, which the guy at the comic book store suggested this for me. And I'm interested. It looks really interesting. I don't know much about it. And the 2 Dark Horse giveaways this year, they had a preview to this one in both of them. So it was interesting. I can't wait to read it. X-Men #28, Avengers vs. X-Men Round 3. And then Millhouse, I've been waiting for this a long time. I love the Simpson comics, as I said before. And I love Millhouse. And I don't know if you can see that, but there's a sticker inside. It's really cool. Gail Simone wrote one of the stories for this, and whatever she writes, I will read, because she is awesome. So those were my subscriptions I picked up, and then I picked up 2 off the rack. Fanboys vs. Zombies #2. I have read the first one, as I said, and then Voltron Year 1, #2. I've been enjoying that series so far. And then also Freewise. One of the stores had a bunch of comics with the covers off. I'm not sure why they do that. I'm sure it's a pretty good reason. I had heard about other stores doing this. First time one of my local ones have done it. So I picked up a bunch of different comics just without the covers, and I think they're all new DC Pt.2 #4s of different titles. I know I recognize Birds of Prey and Hawk and Dove because I've already read those and have those. There's a bunch of other titles, so they kind of pick up in the middle of the story, so I don't really know what's going on, but, you know, it might interest me. I'm sure I can find a use for these. I'll probably read them. They were free. I can't turn them down. And finally, I didn't buy any action figures this year. I didn't see anything I liked. They did have a good sale, but the best sale is at Comic Commander, where I normally go. They have a bunch of dollar comics, and they were half off, so 50 cents comics. And whenever comics are 50 cents, I go a little crazy, and I actually ended up going twice during the day. I went at 10 o'clock when they opened, and I bought 40 comics for $20, and then I went later in the day and bought 30 more because I just can't help myself. So real quickly, I'll try to get through these. Fallen Sun, The Death of Captain America. I didn't realize this was, like, part of a series. I thought it was a one-shot, but I think it's, like, #6, so I gotta try and find the others. X-Men Mark of Cain. I love these noir stories that Marvel did in the past. They only had the first 2, sadly, so I need to track down the other ones. And then I got a bunch of one-shots. I got X-Men, Odd Men Out, X-Men, Smoke and Blood, from their little vampire event they had not too long ago. And then I got a bunch of Green Arrow and Black Canary. I got #9, #10, 11, 12, 13, and that's it for those. One thing about the dollar comics is it's hard trying to find a complete story arc or a complete run of a miniseries. So usually that determines what I buy, is if I can find a complete story arc or miniseries, or usually I stick to one-shots, or standalone issues. And then I got Brave and the Bold number 33, featuring Wonder Woman, Zatanna, and Batgirl. I'm really excited about this. And I'm not real sure, but I think this is worth a little bit more than 50 cents or $1. I think it's worth at least 10. I don't know, I'll have to look into that. I was putting it in my database. I always put all my comics in a database, and it popped up as actually being worth a little bit of money. And when I say a little bit, I mean a little bit. Let's see, we got Dark Reign, Mad Men, it's a one-shot. Battle of the Cowl, Gotham Gazette, Batman Alive, that's a one-shot. Superheroes from the Heroic Age, that's a one-shot. And then another Heroic Age one-shot. It's a great cover with Hawkeye and Mockingbird. They're one of my favorite comic book couples. And then I got a bunch of Catwoman comic books. I got number 66, 67, 68, 69, and 70, and 71, and then 72, 73, Catwoman 74, and that's all the Catwomans I got. And then I got a bunch of Iron Man comics. I got Iron Man, Director of S.H.I.E.L.D., I got number 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, I got a bunch of these, 30, 31, 32, and that's it for these Iron Man comics. Then I got a few more Iron Man comics. I got Iron Man Armor Wars, number 1, that was the miniseries. I got the complete miniseries, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then I think I mentioned I'm not a big Superman fan, but I am trying to broaden my horizons, so I did pick up Superman Metropolis. Picked up number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And I think I have 8 and 9 somewhere. And then I got the New Invaders 0. I like that cover with the cap. Iron Man Titanium is a one-shot. Here's another Superman Metropolis. There's 8 and 9. Another Iron Man Protocols. That's a one-shot. Then I got some Ant-Man, because I haven't really read much Ant-Man. I got number 1, 2, and 3. Let's see, this is the Irredeemable Ant-Man. Up, also got number 4. I don't even know what I have. I got so many comics. I got G.I. Combat featuring the Haunted Tank. This is a one-shot, looked interesting. X-Men Original Sin. Here's another, the New Invaders. Here's number 1. Storm and Gambit, another from their vampire storyline that the X-Men had. Justice Society of America special, another one-shot. Dark Reign, New Nation, one-shot. Then I got Batman Family. I got the complete run of this, all 8 of them. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and finally 8. So that's all of my comics. I got a bunch. I have a lot to read. I have finished reading all of the free ones I got. Next will be my subscriptions, and these I'll just get to these whenever. But looking forward to reading them. See you guys next time. If you miss Free Comic Book Day this year, make sure you mark it on your calendar. It's become one of my favorite days of the year. So see you later.